Saturday night in the end. So I'm here now, and we're looking at all signs. What do you need to know? Okay, so we've got various oracles, we've got tarot and advice. Okay, so we're gonna give advice from Spirit, your angels. So we're going to go through Aries all the way through to Pisces. So don't forget to check out your sun, your moon, your rising and your Venus. Okay, and we're going to start off with a Rumi message. And we have, she offers the sacred wine, so drink. And a number 32, which is a 5, the energy of change. Okay, so yeah, let's get your message from Rumi. Will you accept the gift that is coming to you, the offering that the sacred feminine brings to you now? It is sweet, the wine she offers. It should be an enjoyable journey receiving this gift, or wearing away of resistance and restraints towards life through the sheer pleasure of aliveness without thought. Oh, what a journey this is to be for you. So much that is truly wonderful and incredible. Sacred and extraordinary awaits you. You who are asked to drink from the generous cup the great beloved is bringing towards your lips. So what if your speech becomes incoherent and you have no words to describe what you feel, or if the world around you ceases to understand you? Could any of that compare to the great bliss of being fully alive and dancing with the divine ones in day's splendour at the beauty of life? This is a party you want to attend, trust me. Even though no one will be much interested in talking, because they'll be too busy dancing. Everyone will envy you, though if you open your heart to invite them, too many will say, oh no, I have to wash my hair, and I have to sort through my accounts, and count my fingers and my toes. It will take me too long, and I simply won't be ready to attend, but you go, of course. You enjoy yourself, whilst I'm working long and hard at things so very important. So this oracle comes with guidance. Are you having fun yet? Well, you may need to wash your hair and tend your accounts. That is fine. You may even need to count your fingers and toes. But over and over again, beloved, surely you can find some time in between the endless to-dos of your to-do list to throw a tantrum and come dance with me instead. Your honour and commitment, discipline and focus are certainly to be rewarded. With some uninhabited nonsense, hopefully. Come put that aside, this seriousness for a moment, and allow the wild child in you to take your body and soul for a spin. Together, let's go and paint the town the colour of love. Oh, how beautiful is that? Beautiful message. Oh, welcome, Crown Me 123. So I'll get to your questions soon. So we're going to start with the messages. So what do you need to know right now, Aries? What do you need to know? So as I said, we're using oracles, we use tarot, and we're going to give you advice at the end. Hello, Anne. Anne, welcome. So what does Aries need to know right now? Wow. This so goes in with the last message. Live and love joyfully. Live and love joyfully. And we're in the year of the fire horse, and you've got a beautiful horse there. Wow, so synchronistic. What else for Aries? What you need to know, Aries? So we've got light bulb moment, sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness. So there could be a light bulb moment coming in. Some sort of awareness or a realization is coming towards you. And it's about living and loving your life. Finding the joy, okay? And it's, you know, it's been difficult for a lot of people. And maybe you've struggled to find that. What else for Aries? So we've got connections, build bridges between people, contact those who can help you. Your actions set you up for the next opportunity. So yeah, there's connections coming in. Okay, trying to build bridges maybe with others. Yeah, very positive messages. So let's get your tarot. What else does Aries need to know right now? What else does Aries need to know? What does Aries need to know right now? What do you need to know, Aries? What do you need to know? And then we'll get some advice. What do you need to know? Oh, thanks, Crown Me. I always forget to ask. Yeah, for Aries, it's time to celebrate, okay? It's time to celebrate with the Three of Cups. It's time to get out there. You know, meet with friends, family. Celebrate your life. Life is about balance. And maybe you've been all work and no play, and I feel you need to get into that energy of fun, having some fun. We saw that at the beginning, connecting with the joy of life, joy of living. Yeah, Ace of Cups. So love yourself, you know, fill up your own cup. Okay, give yourself the love and nurturing. And I feel as you do that, there's a love connection coming in, okay? This Ace, King of Cups energy here. So yeah, there's love coming towards you. So let's get you some advice. Yeah, it's important to have a dream, a wish, a desire, so you can manifest them. Your dreams are manifesting now. So yeah, it's saying allow yourself to dream, okay? Allow yourself to dream big. And you deserve that, to manifest your dreams. So that was Aries. Okay, beautiful message. So now we're going to go to Taurus. So for Taurus, what do you need to know, Taurus? What do you need to know, Taurus? For the highest light, love and truth, what do you need to know, Taurus? What do you need to know, Taurus? So we've got partnership and collaboration. So yeah, there could be a partnership coming towards you. So this could be in business or it could be in love, okay, whatever resonates. What do you need to know, Taurus, right now? Yeah, we've got Phoenix rising. So yeah, maybe you've been going through a difficult situation and you're going to be rising like the phoenix out of the ashes. You're rising up. So what do you need to know, Taurus? So we've got hiding feelings. You need to express how you feel to the one you love to see how they feel in return. So maybe you're hiding feelings from somebody, or, you know, maybe it's somebody you feel has feelings for you. And, you know, it's a nudge here to maybe express that, but obviously only if you really feel you want to. The spirit are nudging you to express how you feel to them. Well, this could be somebody hiding their feelings, but maybe you're picking up that they have feelings for you. So let's look at your tarot. What do you need to know, Taurus? What do you need to know, Taurus? Oh, hello, Nick. Welcome. So for Taurus, what do you need to know? Yeah, it's all in divine timing with the Three of Wands. Okay, so trust in the process. Wow, the sun is about to shine on you here. So there's definitely happier times ahead. Okay, so stay in that positive energy. Think positive, okay? Think positive thoughts. So what's your advice? What's your advice? These are very quick messages, as you know. If you'd like a more in-depth message from me, they're just £40. And if you're in the chat, I would appreciate a like. That really helps. So what's your advice, Taurus? So we've got commit, live life with both feet in, fully embody into your life here. Well, so really totally commit to your life, to living the life you desire. And this is one of my decks from my deck shop, your higher self guidance oracle. Okay, so that was Taurus. So I will just do Gemini. And I wanted to do a slightly different reading tonight to see what everyone needs to know right now. And obviously these are general messages, so take what resonates, okay? Not everything is going to resonate for each sign. And just check out your, not just your sun, but your moon, your rising, your Venus. So now we're on to Gemini. What do you need to know, Gemini? What do you need to know, Gemini? So we've got the wood rat. You're aligned with your purpose. So you're on the right path. Spirit are confirming you're on the right path here. So if you've had doubts, maybe you're not trusting yourself or your decisions, the Spirit are confirming that you're on the right path. You're aligned with your purpose. You are where you're meant to be right now. So we've got new boo, new love, learning each other's flirtation. So yeah, for some of you, there's a new love coming in here. Okay, there's new love. If you're looking for love, that is. If you're with somebody, obviously that's not you. So we now, what do you need to know, Gemini? What do you need to know? What do you need to know, Gemini? So we've got many choices. You have options, even if you don't see them right now. Get creative, look around. Yeah, so there's options. You've got more options. Maybe you don't feel you have options, but Spirit are telling you there are many options, okay? You don't need to narrow what you're doing or your decision here. So what else does Gemini need to know right now? What else does Gemini need to know? What else does Gemini need to know? Yeah, it's time to make a decision with the Two of Swords, okay? So yeah, you maybe, you're stuck in your mind about that. We do have a Knight of Cups energy, so we saw that about, there's somebody coming in. So it could be a water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, somebody romantic, somebody that's, going to offer you romance, love, and fun. And it's going to bring you happiness here. So happier times ahead, definitely. So let's look at your advice. So things are looking good. So for Gemini, what's your advice for Gemini? Yeah, we've got choices here. What do you choose? To have a hard life or a wonderful life? The choice is yours. So it's always in our hands, okay? We believe that we're stuck. We believe that things can have to stay the same, but it's actually our choice. And the healing work I do can help with anyone who is feeling stuck right now. My healing work that I do is really powerful to unstick you, if you like, get you out of your stuck energy. And I would love to help those that are looking for help. So my details to my website will be in the comments of the recording. And if you've got any questions, you can email me. Oh, hello, Catherine. I'm going to get your questions now. So crown me messages from your person M, your person M. So for the highest light, love and truth, messages from your person. What do they want to say to you right now? What do they want to say to crown me for the highest light, love and truth? They really admire you. It says they wish to be like you. So something about your personality. They wish that they were like you. So that they really admire you. I do lose sleep over you. I wonder what you are doing. Do you have a lover? So, yeah, it feels like somebody you're not with right now, and they're missing you, and they wonder if you've moved on. Oh my God, Spirit, they crack me up. I wonder if you've moved on. Are you with anyone? I want you to be happy. So, like I said, they wonder if you've moved on. Okay, they want to be with you, but they don't know if you'd be open to that. I feel. Yeah, I let people manipulate me into ghosting you. So I don't know what happened. If they've got friends that are highly influential to them. So it looks like other people are involved in that. But they do want to reconnect to you. So if you want that, just send them loving energy from your heart to theirs. So that's your message, crown me. Hello, Anne. What do I need to know right now? Okay, Anne. What does Anne need to know right now for the highest light, love and truth? What does Anne need to know? What does Anne need to know right now? So we've got the Two of Cups flew out. So I don't know if you're with anyone, but there is a mutual love coming in. If you're not with anyone, yeah, we've got happier times coming in here. The Sun energy. Yeah, Six of Swords, leaving the past behind. So yeah, you're about to move forward in life, and there's a love connection coming in, and it's going to make you happy, and it's about leaving the past behind. So leave whatever's in the past, and allow yourself to move forward, is what I'm getting there, Anne. Okay? Hello, Nick. Yeah, I'm well. I hope you're well. What does Nick need to know right now? Okay, let's use some oracles for this one. For Nick, what does Nick need to know right now? So we've got let go of control. So I don't know if you're trying to control a situation, you know, you're not allowing it to go with the flow, you're trying to control something here. So I've got love on the brain, honeymooning, talking often, feeling all the feels. So I don't know if you're talking to anyone right now. If not, there could be somebody coming in, okay, that you're talking to a lot. And yeah, they're making you feel a certain way. They're making you feel a certain way. What else for Nick? Yeah, we've got 8 of coins. So this is about learning a skill. Okay, this could be learning a new skill. This could be a creative skill. This could be a job, you know, new job. You're learning a skill there. But whatever it is, you're going to be able to earn extra money. Okay, it's going to bring in extra coin, but it takes time and effort. So allow yourself to do that if you feel drawn to doing anything, sort of on the side even of your job. It could bring in you some extra money. Okay. Okay, Nick, that's your message. Hello, Nakahama. Messages from Kay. I'm just going to do that and then I'm going to go back to the signs. So messages from Kay for Nokohama for the highest light, love and truth. Messages from Kay for Nokohama. What does Kay need to know? What does Nokohama need to know? I really do care, even though I don't show it. I'm having family trouble, so I don't know if they've got trouble in their family. Would you give me another chance? So they want another chance with you, but right now they've got something going on in their family. Yeah, I want to text you, but not sure if you'll respond. So again, as I always say, if you do want to hear from this person, just send them loving energy from your heart to theirs. It does look like they want to reach out. They may want to reach out, it says, by text, because they've got some stuff going on. Okay, they might not be fully available, but they do want to reach out, is what I get. Okay, Nokohama? Oh, bless you, Catherine. Thanks for saying that. How are you doing? Okay, Catherine, I'll do your question as you've asked that. Okay. Okay, let's see. So for Catherine, is she going to move house next year? Is Catherine going to move house next year for the highest light of truth? Is Catherine going to move house next year? Let's look at the tarot. We might have to get a yes or no. Do you see a house move for Catherine next year, Spirit? Do you see a house move for Catherine? So we've got two aces, which is new beginnings. And Ace of Swords is about being honest, being authentic. And Ace of Wands is about passion, creativity. And you've got the star energy, a wish fulfillment. So, yeah. And you've got 10 of coins. So, yeah, I do see that. I do see that, actually. With the 10 of coins, because that does talk about a house move. It talks about a relationship and moving in, and a house is involved. So I feel that is a confirmation for you, okay? So let's see, what month might it be next year? What month, roughly? This is, you know, energy. Energy can shift at any time. What month might this be for Catherine? So we've got 9. So I feel that's September. Okay, September next year. But that possibly could change. That's the energy I'm getting now. And obviously it depends on what effort you put into it, what action you take. Because we co-create with the universe, you know, as I always say, we are co-creating, okay, because we need to take action steps to create change. So it looks very positive, Catherine, is what I get for you. So now we're going back to the signs. So we're on Cancer now. So what does Cancer need to know for the highest light of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising need to know for the highest light, love and truth? So nature is your healer. So time to get out into nature. Okay, time for you to get out into nature, especially if you're not feeling great, if you're feeling a bit under the weather in any way. Nature is a good place to go for you, in particular at this time. Okay, so let's look at what else. What do you need to know, Cancer? Yeah, we've got journey. You may move to a new place for work or travel. Exploring the world gives you the experience you need to succeed. So yeah, we've got, like, this looks like Egypt to me, doesn't it? With the camel and the pyramids in the background. So yeah, that Egypt could be particularly relevant for some of you. But yeah, there's travel ahead. Okay, so this could be just travel in general, or this is for your work. Okay. What do you need to know, Cancer? We've got frenemy here, fake friends, two-faced, hidden intentions. So there could be somebody in your life who is a frenemy. Okay, so maybe think about that. Okay, think who that might be. It may not relate to you, but it's just a warning here. There could be somebody in your life that you can't trust. Okay, so be aware of that, and you know, dig deep into your intuition. So what's the guidance here for Cancer? What's the guidance? Yeah, bet on yourself, take chances, reach for your dreams. You've got this. So yeah, I feel this travel, this journey could be for some of you a wish fulfillment. So allow yourself to dream, allow yourself to create your wishes, make your wishes come true here. Okay, so that was Cancer. So now we're going to get to Leo. Oh, hello Lily22. Hello Neha. Hello Aliyah. Hello Sadiqa. Okay, I'll get to your question soon. I'll just do I will just do Leo, and then I'll get your question. So what do you need to know, Leo? What do you need to know, Leo? So we've got powerful beginnings and progress here. Okay, and we've got the number 5 plus 1, which is the 6 energy, the energy of love. Okay, so there's something about new beginnings or powerful beginnings. So what else does Leo need to know right now? What does Leo need to know right now? So we've got retreating. Your fear of being hurt has made you retreat. It's time to get out and try again. So some of you, maybe you struggled here to get out. Okay, maybe this is because you've been going through a heartbreak or a loss, something like that, and it's made you go introvert, made you go sort of what's the word, isolating. And Spirit encouraging you to get out. Okay, it's time to get out and about again. Time to brave that. Okay. Yeah, look, roll the dice. It's time to put yourself out there. You're hiding your talents and it's time to take a risk. Step into the spotlight now. So, Spirit are encouraging you very much to step into the spotlight here, Leo. Okay, it's time to step out. What else? What else does Leo need to know right now? What else does Leo need to know? Yeah, we've got the Chariot. So your life is about to move forward in a very positive way. And Spirit want you to know you're stronger than you think. Okay, you've overcome a lot. Okay, and you can overcome anything. And you are stronger than you think. And yeah, we've got like a new beginning here, a new chapter in your life with the Ten of Pentacles. But you need to get out there. There's somebody, you know, there's a connection here where you could create a home and a family with somebody in financial stability. But you need to start getting yourself out there. So what's your advice? Your life is so special. Treat it with love and care. As you are special, Leo. Okay, so start treating yourself as you would treat others, as you treat your best friends or your loved ones, okay? You are your own loved one. So treat yourself well, okay? And you deserve to live a good life. So stop holding yourself back. Okay, so Lily22, your person's feelings and intentions. Okay, let's look at this deck here. So for Lily22, your person's feelings and intentions. Your person's feelings and intentions. So we've got an ex-lover here. So I don't know if they're an ex. It's old spark, it says. We've got intimacy and bonding. Yeah, there's a soulmate. They feel your soulmates. They feel it's an everlasting connection. And they want to change this situation. They want to rebuild. So I don't know what your situation is right now. If you've had a falling out or something like that. But yeah, they want to rebuild with you. They want to, you know, like a fresh start, I guess, a do-over maybe. So let's get a couple of messages from them for Lily 22. What do they want to say to you? I know that we have a soul connection. I don't want to be toxic anymore, so I don't know what's been going on. They could be doing some healing right now. I want to feel your body next to mine. And you mean the world to me. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of deep feelings for you here, and they're feeling that connection with you. So they, you know, they don't, you know, I don't know what's going on with you, obviously, but they don't, you know, they want things to go forward. You know, they have strong feelings for you right now. So if there was an argument or a falling out, they want to put it right, basically. Okay, Lily 22. Hello, Niham. Energies and messages from Ramat Singh. So what are the energies between Neha and Mamat Singh right now? So they see signs about you everywhere. They're loyal to you. They see you as somebody feisty, somebody untamed. They cannot get you out of their head right now. Okay? The fog is clearing in my mind. I see now it's you I want. So this person has got clarity around this. Okay? They've got clarity around this situation. So let's get a couple of messages. What do they want to say to you? Mamat Singh's messages to Neha. I'm sorry if I hurt you. Do I have another chance with you? You are so hot, so desirable to me. So yeah, they see you as a catch, basically. Okay, and they do have feelings for you. So even if they haven't expressed it to you in person, that's what I get. Okay, Neha? Hello, Tarzine. Hello, Dark. Hello, Lady T. Hello, Jennifer. Oh, you saw the documentary. I wasn't that impressed with it, to be honest with you. I was a bit disappointed by that documentary because I guess I was hoping, I guess I was hoping they would cover more of them making the music together. But it looks like they didn't start making the documentary till Jing got there, which I understand. So they've made a lot of the music before Jing got there, which, you know, was because he was on tour. But it wasn't the documentary I was hoping for, I guess. Okay, I'm just going to do another couple of signs, then I'll get to your question, Aaliyah. You're next. So what does Virgo need to know right now? What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know right now? So you've got fire dragon energy, co-create with the universe. So yeah, get clear on your desires, what you're trying to manifest. And like I said earlier, you know, we co-create with the universe. So, you know, put your desires, your wishes, your dreams out there, but take action steps towards it as well. Do whatever you need to create as well. Yeah, pay attention to signs right now. So there could be some signs being sent to you, you know, from your guides, your angels, your ancestors even, I'm getting. So pay attention to the signs. They're sending you signs and symbols right now. So pay attention to that. So what do you need? What do you need to know? So we got snack, obsession, physical attraction, sex appeal. So yeah, this is either you feel that about somebody or they feel that about you. Okay, so take what resonates. So let's get your tarot. What do you need to know, Virgo? 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 So we've got the Hierophant energy. So again, I feel this is you on your spiritual path, but also committing to yourself, okay? Committing to your dreams and desires, committing to creating that. Yeah, we do have Two of Cups. So I feel, you know, if you're not in a loving relationship, that could be one of the things that you're wanting to create. And as it's come out, it's not far away. I feel it's not that far away for you. Yeah, Ace of Cups. So there's definitely a new beginning in love coming in. So again, do what you need to co-create that with the universe. You know, maybe join a dating site, get out and about more. You know, just be open to who's around you at times. Potential dates, you know. So what's your advice? So we've got stop giving away your power right now. Stop thinking the worst. Stop focusing on the negative. So yeah, we can all get caught up in that sometimes, you know, especially if you've been going through a difficult time in your life. You know, you get stuck in that thought pattern. You know, if you've had a lot of bad luck, you know, and Spirit are urging you to get out of that negative thinking, because it's just going to attract more of that to you. Okay, so let's get into Libra, and then I will get to your question, Leah. So what does Libra need to know right now? What does Libra need to know right now? So we've got simplify your life, okay? So I feel by simplifying your life, you can see there's a lot of yellow in that. So this is you becoming brighter, becoming happier, a lot less tied down, you know, not feeling the burdens. You're going to feel lighter, more joyful in life if you simplify it in some way. And we've got star power here. You need engaging work that will let your talent shine. You are a natural actor and influencer. You attract fame and fortune. This came out before recently. So yeah, there could be work that's really going to sort of put you in the spotlight here. And maybe some of you are, you know, in that acting profession or something like that. But it could be something online, you know, maybe it's something online. A lot of people become famous online, don't they, like YouTube. So maybe you are going to get in the spotlight somehow. Yeah, we've got past trauma coming out. You need to take time for yourself and heal your past trauma before moving on. So if you've got any trauma, okay, and again, that is something that I work with a lot, specialise in that in a way. With my healing work, I can help you. You know, if you're stuck with that trauma, if it's holding you back, which it can do. And there's a famous book that was written, I can't remember who wrote it now, and it says the body keeps a score. So even though, you know, we feel on a conscious level we've moved away from the trauma, we've left it behind, the body keeps a score, basically. So the compassion work I do is very healing for things like that, okay? But basically you need to let go of the trauma and heal that, okay? So however that works for you, But as I say, I'm available to help anyone that has that and needs help with releasing that. You know, the work I do is very powerful. So we've got King of Pentacles energy. So I feel you're going to be bringing in a lot of money here through whatever you're creating here. And again, by releasing the trauma, it's really going to help you, excuse me, to manifest. Excuse me, I need to get a drink. Sorry about that. Yeah, and with the Eight of Wands, I feel your life is going to move forward in a very positive way. You're connecting with your passion, your creativity. This could also mean lots of messages, lots of communication. And that ties in with maybe, you know, having a YouTube channel and having an audience, basically, maybe. For some of you, that may resonate. Let's get your advice. So we've got forgive. Forgive yourself for your mistakes. Forgive others. Forgiving others who hurt you does not excuse bad behaviours. Forgiveness sets you free. Do it for you. So yeah, the trauma could be linked with others. And forgiveness is very powerful. It doesn't mean that you excuse what people did to you. I'm sure we've all had bad things done to us. And we just need to let it go and move on. It doesn't excuse what happened. But you just give your permission, okay, to have a fresh start. And then it doesn't tie you to the past. So Leah's question, what is going on with the Sag man during no contact? Okay, what is your Sag man doing? What is your Sag man up to? During no contact, what is your Sag man up to? For the guys like Love and Truth, what is your Sag man up to? So we've got, he has a decision to make here. The Two of Wands is a decision, a choice, you know, like a fork in the road. And it will lead him to his wish fulfillment here. And it's all happening in divine time with the Three of Wands. So he's trusting that he will make the right decision in the divine time, and he hasn't made that decision yet. But yeah, it's about taking a leap of faith. Okay, so I feel he's getting ready to make a decision here. So that could involve you. It's not being very clear about that, but there is a decision to be made which will take him to his wish fulfillment. Okay, so he hasn't made that decision yet. Well, that's a good idea, Catherine. Yeah, my dad used to grow our food when we were kids, and he had an allotment. He was well into his 80s. He was still doing it. He loved growing his own stuff, and he's very good at it. And I think that set me up in life, you know, to have a good diet when I was young, because I had a local butcher down the end of the road, and all our fruit and vegetables my dad grew. And you can't beat the taste of homegrown stuff, you know. So yeah, that would be a good idea, Catherine. I think more and more people are trying to do that, because the stuff we get in supermarkets is a bit crap, isn't it? Hello, Sadiqa. So Wahab's current feelings after seeing his ex-wife's pictures. You've asked me this before. As I said to you before, Sadiqa, you really need to work on your own self-worth. Okay, you need to start feeling better about yourself and not compare yourself to others. Okay, it's never a good thing to do that. We're all unique in our own way. And, you know, you're his wife for a reason. Okay? And his ex is his ex for a reason. You know, and you need to really start feeling good about yourself. So I will look at it. So what are his current feelings So what are his current feelings for his ex-wife? Then let's ask that first of all. His current feelings for his ex. Yeah, the Two of Cups come out reversed. So if it had been upright, you know, that would have showed still love, but it's in reverse, which shows that as being an ex, you know. And Six of Swords, he's definitely moved on from that person. You know, he's moved on from that person. So how does he feel about you? How does he feel about you, Sadiqa? Yeah, wish fulfillment. He sees you as a wish fulfillment. You are what he wants. And he has romantic, passionate feelings for you. Okay? So, as I said, you need to work on your own self-worth. Bless you. Okay? Start feeling good about yourself. Hello, Tarzine. And again, you know, Sadiqa, I could help with that with my healing work. So, you know, if anyone's interested in that, I can help with so many different things. But, yeah, if you check out my website, you can have a look. And if it resonates for you, you can book a session with me. So, Tarzine Ahmed, Sumi, does Abdul think Aryan is more beautiful than you? Again, so you're Sumi, you're doing the same thing. You're comparing yourself to someone else, okay? And I get it, I understand that, okay? But you need to start focusing on yourself and not other people, okay? I feel good about who you are. So does Abdul think Aryan is more beautiful than you? Yeah, we got a definite no. So he doesn't think that. So let's get you a couple of inner child messages. Let's get some guidance for you, Sumi. Yeah, we've got a time to remember, look back on your childhood. So again, the healing work I do is very much about, some of it is connecting to the inner child, okay? So did something happen in your childhood that made you feel unlovable or not attractive? You know, sometimes our parents can do and say things that really affect us for years to come. Yeah, you are wanted. There is a home way to move in. So maybe connect with your inner child, okay? And give that inner child lots of love and nurturing if you never got that as a child. And, you know, give yourself lots of love right now, okay? So that's your message, Sumi. So Dark, do you think I will be able to get a first-class job after 2 years preparation of my study? Well, again, we create our own reality. Okay, so it's about having a positive mindset and again having that belief in yourself. Okay. So if you're doing all this work on, you know, you're preparing, you're studying, and you're going to get a, you know, a qualification, I presume, at the end of it. And it's about, you know, taking action, as I said earlier, about co-creating with the universe. So, you know, you can put your intentions out there, you know, you want this sort of job and you want to earn this sort of money, but then you need to take action steps to get it. So it would mean obviously applying for jobs, writing a CV, you know, being proactive. Okay. So I'll answer your question, but you know, you've got to feel that you're of value, that, you know, being good self-worth, like if you went for an interview, they would be lucky to have you. That's not in an arrogant way, but in a way that says you would be a good person to work for them. Feel good about what you have to offer, okay? Yeah, I mean, you've got a yes. Wisdom supports you, roots go deep. So yeah, the wisdom, the knowledge that you're gaining will support you in this. Okay, let's get your guidance message. Let's get your guidance message. Yeah, stop giving away your power right now. So yeah, you know, focus on you, give yourself that love, okay? Do what you need to do your studying, build up your self-worth, your self-esteem, and focus on the end goal, and put those intentions out there, but obviously follow it up by actions, okay? So that's your message, Dark. So Lady T, yeah, I'm okay. How are you? I was supposed to get my first call from my son. Is there something wrong, or will I get it this week? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's a worry, isn't it? Are you not able to get hold of him? Okay, let's see what we can find out. See what we can find out. So for Lady T, why didn't her son call? Why didn't her son call? Why didn't her son call? So we've got Six of Wands reversed. So he wasn't feeling very good about himself for some reason. We've got the Fool. So I do feel you're going to hear from him. Yeah, yeah. I feel he wasn't feeling very good about himself for whatever reason. I can't remember what you said he was doing. But something, you know, upset him. Maybe he didn't feel in a, you know, wanted to be in a more upbeat energy to talk to you, and I don't feel he was, because the Six of Wands reversed. He feels maybe he let you down, or something went wrong and you didn't feel good. But I feel with the Fool, I feel there will be a reaching out, and he's leaving that behind him. He is moving forward, okay? He's leaving that disappointment behind. So let's just confirm, will you hear from them this week? Will you hear from them this week? I feel you will. Yeah, we've got a yes, and it says icing on the cake. So yeah, I think he's going to have something positive to share with you. Okay, so try not to worry. Bless you. We always worry about our kids, though, don't we? So I hope that helps. So Jennifer's question, I started spring quarter. Can I get a reading on how I can make it successful? I don't know what spring quarter is. Sorry, excuse my ignorance. Let's get you some advice. How can she make spring quarter successful? So I'm just going to do Jennifer, and then I will go back to the signs. So thank you everyone for being here. I've started a membership, although nobody's joined. Because I will, you know, if you like my readings here, I can only do very quick readings, and if you join the membership, they will, you know, it'll be exclusive for members, and you have more time. You know, I can do more in-depth questions. So that's just $3.99 a month if anyone's interested in that. So how can Jennifer make spring quarter successful? How can Jennifer make spring quarter successful? So we've got balance here. So have balance, okay? I feel this is balance in your life, and balance within yourself, okay? With your masculine aspect, which is taking action, being assertive, taking charge, but also knowing when to be receptive. Excuse me. And with Hangman, looking at things from the other perspective, looking at things from a new perspective, from other people's perspective, from different angles, and maybe not rush in, take a pause before movement, before acting. you know, really look at something clearly from a different angle before taking action on it. And then, you know, go for it with the Fool energy. Don't be afraid to take a risk here. Don't be afraid to take a chance, but obviously weighing up all your options and trusting in the timing of things. Okay, with the Three of Wands. So that's your message, Jennifer. Good luck with that. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple of signs now. So Scorpio. So what do you need to know, Scorpio? What do you need to know, Scorpio? Yeah, so we've got time to embrace change. Fire monkey, 3-3 energy. Very powerful number here. Ascended master number. So yeah, it's time for change. Okay, you can see the sun on the horizon. So if you've been going through dark days, the sun is about to shine. So it is about embracing change. Yeah, have faith in that. Have faith in the changes here and have faith in yourself. The things are going to change for the better. What else for Scorpio? Wow, lucky break, good fortune, good things come in, turning point. Wow. So if your luck has not been great, there's a turn, there's a lucky break, there's good luck coming in here. Okay, so that's really good. Change of luck coming in. So let's look at your tarot. What do you need to know, Scorpio? What do you need to know? What do you need to know, Scorpio? What do you need to know? What do you need to know, Scorpio? Yeah, we've got Empress energy. So this is you getting into Empress energy. This is you being receptive, being open, loving yourself, being loving, being nurturing to self, filling up your own cup. And it's creating this magnetic energy. Yeah, you've got wish fulfillment coming in. We can see this, and this could be in your love life for some of you. But definitely good luck, wish fulfillment, changes, positive change coming in for you. So let's look at your advice for Scorpio. Yeah, we've got release energy. Release any pent up feelings, trauma, heartache, loss, cry, get angry, do not hold on to it. So yeah, if you've been holding on to negative emotions, it's time to release it. Okay, however that works for you. And again, that's something I can help with. If anyone is stuck with that, you know, the work I do, we can really get to the, you know, we can get to the root of the issues and, yeah, really work on that. So that was Scorpio. So now I'm going to do Sagittarius and then I'll get back to the questions. So for Sagittarius, what do you need to know right now? What do you need to know right now, Sagittarius? Yeah, we've got to share your gifts, okay? So it's time to share your gifts, okay? So maybe you've been holding back with that. You've been holding on to that, keeping them to yourself. Maybe you don't feel you're good enough. Maybe you doubt yourself. Maybe you doubt your gifts. But Spirit are encouraging you to share your gifts now. It's time, okay? So we've got wisdom. You're called to serve as a mentor for someone or as a role model and guide who can show the way. Use your wisdom and experience. So, yeah, again, you know, Spirit is saying to you, you have the wisdom and experience to guide others, to be a mentor to others in some way. Okay, they're encouraging you to step up to the plate. What else, Sagittarius? So we've got expectations. When you expect too much, no one measures up. Ditch your list. Want what's real. So maybe you've got a list of expectations. So this is for your you know, for your life. Maybe this is for somebody, like a partner, and you've got a long, long list. And Spirit's saying that nobody's going to measure up to that list. And they want you to ditch your list. Okay? They want you to ditch that list. So let's look at your tarot. Let's look at your tarot here. What do you need to know, Sagittarius? What do you need to know? So yeah, there is financial prosperity coming with the Nine of Pentacles. This is single energy as well. This is you being confident, independent in your own energy, self-assured, a really good energy. Yeah, we've got romance coming in with the Knight of Cups. So it could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, somebody romantic, somebody passionate, somebody loving. And yeah, what I'm getting, they may not, you know, Spirit, we're talking about your list. They may not, you know, have qualities that are on your list. Okay, they may be totally different to what you want on your list. But that's what Spirit is saying. Ditch your list. And this is a wish fulfillment. Okay, this is going to be exact. This person is going to be exactly what you need at this time. Okay, so that is Sagittarius. Excuse me, I'm going to have to get a drink. And I'll get to your questions. Excuse me a minute. Oh dear. Oh, I don't know who donated. Thank you for that. Hello, Alina. Oh, he's at boot camp. Yeah, I feel he was disappointed in something, okay? It did say he would reach out, and maybe it was difficult to reach out. Maybe there was a reason he couldn't other than that. Oh, yeah, Catherine, yeah, we're not quite the same age, but we're similar age. Yeah, a lot of people did it back then, didn't they? So, Alina's question, Esso's current thoughts and feelings were in no contact. So Esso's thoughts and feelings. Thank you to whoever donated. I'm not sure who that's from. Thank you. So Esso's current feelings, thoughts for you. Yeah, we got intense feelings. We got the magnet. It feels a magnetic pull to you. What I'm saying here, I don't know. They have a magnetic pull and they have a crush on you. You're on their minds constantly. And you're the one they've been looking for. Save the last dance for me. So they want to be the one that is the last one to dance with you. So, you know, they want to live a life with you, is what it feels like. So let's get a couple of messages from them to you, from Esso to Alina. So they want to say. I'm sorry if I hurt you. Do I have another chance with you? You're so hot, so desirable to me. So yeah, they definitely want another chance. I don't know what your situation is, but they want to be with you. They want to dance the last dance with you, basically. So they want you to be their person. That's what I get, Alina. Oh, you're at uni, Jennifer. What are you studying? Hello, James Coco. What is coming towards you in April? So I'm going to use some oracles for you. What is coming towards James Coco in April? So we've got conquer your fear. So I don't know if there's something in your life that is causing you fear right now. Okay, maybe you're fearful of something. It's time to overcome that. And again, I can help with that. You know, I know I'm a broken record tonight, but I'm just trying to encourage anyone that needs help that I'm here. I'm available to help, okay? So we've got taking steps. Action is key to getting where you need to go. You can't wait around. Take a step in any direction to get unstuck and find opportunities. So yeah, sometimes the first step is the hardest, you know. And spirit is encouraging you to take a step forward, even if you're not sure where you want to go. But they're telling you to take action. Yeah, we got the good luck again. Lucky break, good fortune, good things coming, turning point. So definitely good luck coming in for you. Let's get a tarot. Excuse me, I don't know what's wrong with my throat. Yeah, 3 of Cups. So time this month, April, time to get out and about, socialise, meet with friends or family, celebrate your life, okay? That's what I get. Oh, hello, Billy P. What's that from you? Thank you for the donation, Billy P. What do I need from her, soulmate? Does she want me something urgently to know? So I need to try and make sense of that. So what does your soulmate want you to know? I feel that's what you want to ask. Is it? What does she want? She wants you to know something. What does she want you to know? I think that's what you mean. So Billy P, what does your soulmate want you to know right now? What does your soulmate want you to know? What does your soulmate want you to know for the highest light, love and truth? What does your soulmate want you to know? So with the Ace of Coins, I feel they want a brand new start with you here. I don't know if you're with this person. They want to communicate with the Eight of Wands. They want to message. They want to communicate. They want to move this forward. They want to put things right with the Justice card. Yeah, they want to move this forward with the Chariot. They want positive movement. They want to move things forward here, and they want to come out of disappointment with the Four of Cups reverse. Yeah, they want. Yeah, they want to offer you love. They want to offer you a new beginning in love here. Yeah, they have love here. There's loving feelings, and they want to bring happiness and joy to this connection. You make them happy. You are a light to them. You are a light in this world to them. Okay, that's what I get. Thanks for the donation. Oh, my son's just done that. My elder son, he's just finished. He's on his last year. He's done psychology. Obviously in the UK, it's probably different over here. I don't know, but yeah, my son's just finished. He's on his last few weeks of uni to get his degree. Very proud of him. It's a really sad story actually, because his those of you that don't know, his brother died in 2022, his younger brother, and he died on the day my son started uni. It was the very same day, and my daughter had also started a new job that day, and it was weird. And also his dad, who's my ex, retired. So there was all these major things happening on that day. It was very odd and very sad, obviously. And my daughter and son had to take time off because obviously we were overwhelmed, you know, with the grief. So it was a very difficult time, but they both, you know, moved forward, and he's managed to, you know, complete his degree course. And my daughter went back to that job, and she's recently got promoted there. So I'm proud of them both. You know, they're doing well. And it was a very difficult time for my family. And it all happened on that same day. So it's very weird. But yeah, we're all still moving forward, and obviously we miss him so much, you know. You never stop missing them, really, to be honest. Yeah. Anyway, let's carry on. We're on Capricorn now. So what do you need to know? Oh, thanks, Jennifer. Thanks, Billy. So what do you need to know, Capricorn? So powerful beginnings and progress. So your life is about to progress, and there's a powerful beginning. There's a new beginning coming in for you. So what do you need to know, Capricorn? Yeah, so we've got to say what you mean. So this is about being authentic. This is about speaking up for yourself, speaking your truth. This is the energy we're in. This is the energy you need to get in if you're not. Okay, it's about being authentic right now. So say what you mean. So, you know, again, it's having that integrity as well. Like when you say something, mean it. Like if you promise to do something, you know, mean it. And if you can't do it for whatever reason, you know, explain why you can't do it a bit later. But, you know, whenever I worked with people that I asked me to do things, like I was a support worker and they asked me to do things, I always made it clear I would do my best. But if I couldn't do it, obviously I would explain that to them. And I think that's how we need to be in the world. You know, if you want to do something for someone and you promise and you can't do it for whatever reason, you should just be honest about it. That's having integrity. So what else for Capricorn? What else for Capricorn? Yeah, we've got wisdom. So you're being asked to serve as a mentor for someone or as a role model and guide who can show the way. Use your wisdom and experience. So I'm getting this could be in the workplace for some of you. Okay. This could be in the workplace. Or for others, it could be like a community project or so. So you could be being called to step up to the plate, and all the more reason to say what you mean. Okay, to be authentic, especially if you're going to teach somebody else the ropes. Okay, just be honest, and you know, be a role model for someone. So for Capricorn, what do you need to know? Yeah, so the moon energy is things that are hidden from us right now, and also deep emotions. Okay, so your feelings could be coming up. A lot of deep feelings could be coming up for you right now. And also there may not be clarity around your life right now. Okay, sometimes we're not meant to know everything. And we've got the Lover's energy. So there could be a soulmate coming in towards you. And we've got the Emperor. So this could be a divine match coming in here. Okay, the Emperor energy. And he looks very well off. He's carrying all that gold there. So you could be meeting somebody that, and it is reminding me of the Devil energy a little bit. You could be meeting somebody that's very well off. So lucky you, Capricorn. So let's get your advice. Let's get your advice. Yeah, we've got to speak up. Speak up for yourself. Let your voice be heard loud and clear. So again, what I was saying is being integrity. Speaking your truth is important right now, and you could be somebody that's going to lead or guide other people. Okay, so that's Capricorn. Okay, so I'm going to get to Aquarius now. So I hope everyone's doing well. I think there's only a few people left in here now. So let's look at Aquarius. What do you need to know, Aquarius? Oh my God, Spirit, speak your truth. Spirit like to copy me here. Yeah, so speak your truth again, the theme for that. Okay, so speak up, speak your truth, be authentic. What else for Aquarius? So we've got progress. It seems like a long slog, but your efforts will pay off soon. Stay on course for at least a few more months before making a change. So there is progress ahead. Maybe it's been slow, but they're telling you to stick at it, okay? Because I feel the breakthrough is nearly there. You're nearly at the breakthrough there. What else for Aquarius? So we've got squad, reconciliation, soul tribe, close friends. So there could be a reconciliation coming in for some of you. And for some it could be meeting new people that are going to become your soul tribe, that are going to become close friends, okay, for some. So let's look at your tarot. Let's look at your tarot. It's your tarot. So we've got Ace of Wands. So yeah, this is a very positive energy, a brand new beginning, following your passions, getting creative. And we've got a love interest coming in here with the King of Cups. So yeah, somebody is ready to offer you love here. Mature energy, could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody that's mature, somebody that's ready, somebody that wants commitment. Okay. So let's look at your advice for Aquarius, your advice. Yeah, know your worth. You deserve all good in life. So as I said to a few people in the chat tonight, it's very important that we know our worth. A lot of us struggle with that, okay, due to childhood situations. Very often childhood wounds for a lot of us. And that's a lot of the work I do is with childhood wounds, childhood trauma. And we can heal that together. So yeah, if you're going through that right now, if you're not feeling good enough, I can help you. So look out for my website details in the chat and the comments afterwards, and you can email me if you have any questions. So for Pisces, what do you need to know right now? So we've got engage the heart to heal. So I feel there's a heart healing coming in for you here. Okay, so open up your heart to heal. To let, again, this is something I can help with if anyone's struggling with that. Opening up your heart, you know, getting over a heartbreak, loss. Yeah, it's your time to rise. Okay, you're going to rise out of the ashes, out of the despair, out of the darkness. You're rising up. Okay, this is a time for you to rise up. And we've got the 32 energy, the energy of change. So change ahead. So we've got relationships coming in for you. We've got business partners, office love affairs, and communication with co-workers are highlighted now. Make choices with extreme care. I mean, like the saying goes, don't SHIT where you eat, basically. So, you know, a lot of people do meet their peak person, don't they, through work. But if it goes wrong, you know, it can not only affect that relationship, but obviously your work situation. So just, you know, be careful about that if you're involved in that situation. But yeah, there's relationships coming in for some of you. Yeah, we've got Queen of Pentacles. So, yeah, you could be meeting an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, somebody very down to earth. So it doesn't matter about the gender. Somebody mature, somebody grounded. Yeah, we got soulmate energy here. So you're meeting a soulmate. And that makes sense because Pentacles can be Virgo, you know, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Virgo and Pisces are opposite signs. And I think very often that can be the attraction, you know, between people, the opposites. Oh, thanks, Dreams Coco, for saying that. I appreciate that. Yeah, so Pisces, know your worth. You deserve a life full of love, abundance, joy, and peace. Claim it now. Yeah, and again, you know, those people that they're not here now, but the people I was talking to earlier that were, you know, not feeling good about themselves and comparing themselves to others, and we all go through that. But, you know, it is time for us to realise our worth, and nobody's perfect at the end of the day. And see your own true beauty, see your inner beauty, your outer beauty, and know your value, okay? Know your value, know your worth. And once you do that, once you connect with that, other people will the way other people interact with you will change, okay? They will see it as well. They will, because it's all energy, okay? And if we're in that good energy, they will pick up on that from us, and they will treat us in a different way than when we're of a low energy and we're not feeling good about ourselves, okay? So it's very important to do that work on ourselves. So I'm going to go now. So thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for your questions and your support. Thanks for the donation. And I aim to be back on again soon. I don't want to say when because I'm not sure yet. But hopefully soon. And as I say, I'll leave the link to my website. If you want to buy a tarot reading, they're £40. If you want to join the membership, it's $3.99 a month. And if you want to email me, it's soulmagic99@gmail.com. And all the details will be in the comments of the replay. Okay? So I'm going to go now. Love and blessings to you all. Bye for now.